Hi FossTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren, aka Disease Teacher. If you are new to my channel, well, this is the first time you've discovered it, then welcome. This is a channel primarily about cross stitch. And if you're a returning viewer, then thank you very much for returning. It is much appreciated. So today I'm going to go through and do my end of year whip parade and my plans for what I have for 2021 moving forward. So first of all, I do need to let you know, if you are new to my channel, that you may hear some noises in the background at some point if the cats are awake. Hopefully they'll stay asleep. It is quite warm here today. So as I say, I'm going to go through all my projects that I am currently working on and tell you how far I've got with each one this year and what my target goal is for the end of 2021. First of all though, I'd like to go through and show you some of my finishes that I have done this year. Now the first one is not a finish that I finished this year, but I finally finished it off, so it's a fully finished object this year. And this one is my Majestics Tiger, which is done by, it was a kit by Custom Crafts. Excuse the glare, I do apologise. So that is this one. So if you are a returning viewer, then you'll know normally this is up behind me here. So that was one of my fully finished ones. The next fully finished piece that I did this year was my Heaven and Earth design, Mini Deer Creek, which is artwork by Donna Gelsinger. And this is the picture here. Now this one I don't actually have in my possession no more. This one I actually did for Christmas for my brother, and this was sent over to the UK. But what I will do is I will insert a picture of it fully finished and how my brother has framed it at the moment. So I will put that in here for you. Now with the Mini Deer Creek, that one was done on 25 count easy guide, and it was done 2/110 stitch. Now I started this before I started doing my FossTube channel, so I will put a picture in of where I started it at. And for the year on this one, I managed to get a total of 67,346 stitches in. I had the goal to get it done by the end of November, so that I could get it sent off to the UK. And I achieved that one. I think I managed to get it done the first week in November. I think it was fully finished. So that is my Mini Deer Creek. So I absolutely love that piece and love how that turned out. I'm just going to go through and show you a couple of small pieces that I finished this year. A few of these were mainly done in December for Christmas pieces, just for ornaments. Some of them I did finish, I think 2 earlier on in the year, just as something extra to do. So the first piece I did was a little Christmas tree. So this one took me just over a day to do. So it comes with the, it was a full kit with the full hanging material. So that's all, that's that one. The next little kit I did was a Mill Hill kit, which was called Southwest Santa. And this was my first Mill Hill kit that I'd done, and first kind of beading as well. So I'm just going to get some support behind it. And that was this piece. So yeah, so I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I'd say it was the first time I'd done any beading, but it was fun. The only part I didn't like about this one was doing this mustache and beard thing here. That was a bit of a pain. So that was a Mill Hill kit one. The next one I did was another little Mill Hill kit. Now this one was called Christmas Palm. And again, this one took me 2 days to do, well, a couple of days to do. Hope you can see that okay. Yeah, definitely better with that on there. So again, this one was all a lot of beads on this one. More beads, I think, than cross stitch. We've got its own little star charm here as well. So that one was a fun one to do. So that one didn't take too long. The next one is 2 pieces on, well, 2 patterns on 1 piece of fabric. These were 2 little cards that I was given with charts on them. So the first one is called Christmas Kitty, and this is done on a 14 count. It's like an opalescent. So that was that one. And then on the bottom half of this one, it was one that was called Cute Christmas Teddy, which was this one. So this one I started on Christmas Eve and finished on Christmas Day. I remember that one. So that's both of those on there. I haven't decided I'm going to fully finish these yet. I don't know whether I'm going to turn these into ornaments or not. The possibility I will do, and then they can go on my tree next year. The next one I finished was another little kit that I was given, which is a Christmas hoop kit. This came with the full hoop and everything. And this was the first small one that I had done, and that was this one. So those who are new to my channel, you may not know this, but I have a love-hate relationship with this stuff, which is your metallics. I love how it turns out once it's on. I just hate stitching with it. So that was that one. And then the last little finish that I had this year was a snowman bauble kit, which is fully finished, which is this one. And this one is a double-sided piece. So there's the back and the front. So that one was, these were all the ones that I've done this year. So they're all the finishes I've got. So obviously, Deer Creek took up a lot of my time trying to get that one completed in time for Christmas. Right, so let's move on to my projects that I've been working on. Now these are in no particular order, so if you've watched my channels for a while, you will know I'm not organized at all. So they will be just pulled out in however I get them, and then I'll tell you my stats for these. So the first one that I have been working on was a free piece that someone posted on Instagram, which is called Pumpkin Party. And this was brought out just before Halloween, I believe it was. And like I said, normally I like to do full coverage, and I saw this one, I was like, that is pretty cute, I like that. So I decided I was going to do this one. Now this one I am doing on a piece of 14 count yellow Aida. Now this is one that I had in my stash. So on the Pumpkin Party, I haven't really done that much. I've only done 251 stitches on this one. So that's as far as I've got. So that's the, as you can see, the beginning of the pumpkin here. So that's his eye and his mouth. And this is actually quite a bright yellow. Oh, there we go. Piece of fabric. It's kind of getting washed out a little bit. So that's that one. Now with this one, for 2021, because it's only a small piece, I want to get this one finished. So that's what I'm going to aim for 2021. So I'm hoping I'm holding these up long enough for you so that you can see exactly what they are. Right, the next piece then, I'm just going to mark these off as well, I do apologise, just so I know that I've mentioned them. So the next piece I am working on, this one is a relatively new start. It's a Heaven and Earth design chart done by, I always pronounce his name probably incorrect, but Ciro Machetti, which is Magical Moment in Time, and it's a colour expansion version. So I'm hoping you can see that picture clear enough there. So this is the piece that I think is probably my newest piece that I started. One of my newest pieces, should I say. So that's that piece. Excuse me while I get the fabric the right way around. So it is. This one is done on a 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2/110 stitch. And this is where I am at the moment. So this is the bottom of page 1 and the side of page 1 there. So majority of this so far is just one colour, which is 820, and I have put a second colour in just across the top just so I could see what it was going to look like. Now this one so far I've put 1,724 stitches into this one. So as you can see, this is going to be a big piece. So yeah, I love doing all my larger pieces, as you will see as we go through. So I do apologise, I'm just going to throw them back in the bags as well, just so I don't lose everything. I've got a few to go through. Right, so the next ones I have got, if I can get into the bag, these are all my Christmas pieces. So these are the ones that I started in December, but these are obviously not going to get finished before anytime soon. So the first one I am doing is Heaven and Earth design again, which is the ornament The Enchanted Christmas by Donna Gelsinger, which is this piece. Now in this piece I've started, I'm working in around the top area here, just colour completing one colour at the moment. Again, this is done on 28 count easy guide, and this one again is being done 2/110 stitch. And this is where I am at the moment. So as you can see, just around here is the end of the ornament, and then it starts getting smaller again from this side. Haven't quite made it all the way over to this side yet. And this one I've put in a total of 2,666 10 stitches on there at the moment. Now my goal for this one is to at least get it 50% done by the end of 2021. The magical moment in time, sorry, I forgot to mention that one. My plans for that one is to get at least 3 pages done on that one. Right, my next Christmas piece I am doing is a piece called Joël Noël. I don't know if I pronounced that right, I do apologise, my French is not very good. This is my first sampler that I've done. It was a freebie Christmas sampler. I'm doing this on 28 count ice blue Cashel linen. And I'll pop a picture in of what this one will look like, because I don't have that one printed off. And this is where I'm up to on this one. So on this one I've done a total of 1,105 stitches. And I'm actually enjoying this. As I say, samplers are not normally my kind of thing, but I am actually enjoying working on this one. Now for this one, for the year, I plan on aiming for 3 pages to be completed, which should take me across the full top row, because it's 9 pages altogether, so 3 by 3. So again, there's a close up. So that's that one. My next piece is another Heaven and Earth design. A lot of my designs are Heaven and Earth, which is the Enchanted Christmas Snowman ornament, artwork by Donna Gelsinger, which is this one. I may have seen a couple of people doing this one. Now I'm doing this on a 28 count Monaco by DMC. And again, this was a new start. So in this one, I've done 2,439 stitches. Let's go the right way around. And this is where we've got to on this one. So as you can see, this is the gate part. And this here is the start of his lantern. And the target, my plans for next year again on this one is to get it at least 50% done. So that's that one. And then the last Christmas piece that I have started, again is another Heaven and Earth design one. It's called Spirit of Winter Robin. And this one again is artwork by Sierra Machete, which is this piece. And again, this one's been done on 28 count easy guide, and this has been done 2 over 110 stitch as well. And so far on this one, I've done 2,895 stitches. And again, my target for next year is to get at least 50% of it completed. And this is where we're up to at the moment. So as you can see, I'm mainly working on the robin part. Now this part here is the top with the the lights. I'll call that his top hat. So it makes him a posh robin. So I'm going to actually keep that top hat on there for as long as I can. So I'm going to work around and come up to the top last. So that's that. Get a closer look. So, excuse the rustling just as I move stuff around. Right. So the next piece I'm doing is again a Heaven and Earth design, which is Castle Wolves, and this is artwork by Jan Patrick Crancy, which is this piece. Now again, this one was a new start this year, so I haven't done a lot on this one. So this one, I'm doing on 28 count easy guide. I'm doing this 1 over 1 full cross. I've actually been working on this one today, so it's still in the Q-snap. And I've only done 1,000 stitches on here so far. So this is where we're up to. So this is the first tree coming into view there. So yeah, all mine I start on the top left hand corner. Yeah, top left hand as you're looking at it, so I mean this part over here. So that's that one. And on that one I have done, I say 1,000 pieces on there, 1,000 stitches on there altogether. And for next year's plans, I want to try and aim for at least 2 full pages done on that one. Right, the next one I have, apologies, I don't have the, I'll go for this one first. Apologies. Right, so the next one I have again is another Heaven and Earth design. This is underwater dolphin and turtle. And again, this one is artwork by Patrick Clancy, which is this one. And again, I'm starting in the top left hand corner, so I'm starting up here. Now this one, I've only put in 663 stitches on this one at the moment. And again, it's been done on 28 count Lugana. I'm doing it 1/1 at full cross. Let's make sure I've got showing it, not showing the back. No, that's the front. And this is where we've got to at the moment on that one. So just a lot of blues on there at the moment. My goals for next year on that one is to try and get at least 3 pages done on that one. I'll just mark that one off. So that one was a new start this year as well. Now this one is one of my older pieces, so this one I will put in a picture of where, no, this one was actually a new start after I started my floss tube. I apologise, but it's one of my older pieces that I've had. Now this is a kit by DMC, and it's called World of Water, and that's what that one's going to look like. So this is a lot of blues and purples. Now this has been stitched on 14 count light blue Aida, which is the one that came with the kit. So this is using all the called for stuff. And this is where I'm up to at the moment on that one. So really enjoying this piece, but this one again has a lot of my favourite metallics in there. So I'm trying to avoid doing those ones until near the end. So that's that one. So with that one, I've done 3,143 stitches on that this year. And my goal for next year is to get that one finished. So it's only 4 pages. Now that's page 1, but page 2 is only about half the size, and then it's semi-gun underneath. So my goal is to try and get that one finished this year. That's that one. My next piece that I've got is a Tilton Crafts piece, which is called Big Cats, which is this one. So I don't think this is available on Tilton Crafts anymore. So this one was a new start this year, and I managed to get in 3,669 stitches. And this one is being done on a 25 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. And this is where we're up to on that one. So with this one, my goals for next year is to get at least 4 pages done. This is the full outline of page 1. So this is all mainly a lot of blues and blacks in this part. So that's Big Cats. My next piece is another new start this year, which again is another Heaven and Earth design. And this one is Waterhole Guardians. Again, it's artwork by Patrick Clancy. That's this one. Sorry, the page is a bit scrumpled. Now this one I've had for a while. I was going to do this one as a diamond painting, and I decided I wanted to stitch it instead. So, but I still do have the diamond painting all kitted up and ready to go. So this one, I've only put in 1,439 stitches on this one. And this one again is on 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2 over 1/10 stitch. Had to think then. So this is as far as I've got on that one. Oops, sorry. So my goal for this one for next year is to get at least 3 pages done. So a lot of page finishes you'll find. Obviously with the heaven and earth ones it's going to be a bit hard to try and get them all completed. So the next one that I have is a kit that somebody actually sent to me because they didn't want to work on it no more, and this is one called Born Free. You probably noticed a theme with most of my stitching as well. I like the animals. So this is called Born Free. So on this one I've only done 303 stitches on it. Now some of these stitches were done before I received this as well. Now with this is done on, I think it's 16 count black Aida. I think it's 16 count. And this is where we're up to on that one. There we go. This is where we're up to on this one. And my goal for next year is to try and get this one completed. So it's not a very large piece, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get that one done. So that's that one. Love the eye on this one. Next one, back into heaven and earth again. This is another one which is artwork by Clancy. Take out the sheet. And this is the Wizard Septimus. And again, this one was a new start this year, which is this piece. And this one, so far this year, I've put 1,303 stitches into this one. Now, this one is again being done on a 28 count easy guide, and I'm doing it 2 over 1/10 stitch. And this is where we're up to on that one for now. Excuse the part threads. See if I can get this out of the way. Nope. This is where I'm up to on this one. So what I've mainly done here is just the black, and then I've started coming in now with the purple. So my goal for this one is to get at least 2 pages done on this one. If I get more, I get more. Well, hopefully I can get more than 2 pages, but we will see. That's that one. Alright, the next one I have is another kit, which is a Thea Gouverneur kit, which is my London. This is what that one will look like. Now this one is being done on 18 count black Aida, using the cloth of threads, and so far I've put 3,821 stitches into this one. Now these ones are quite big pages on this, so my goal for next year is to get at least 2 pages done. Now this one I believe was also a new start this year. And this is where we're up to on this one. So I still need to do the back stitching around this part here, and also there's some gold chronic on there as well, which needs to be ripped out and replaced. This was before I realised that you could actually split the metallics, so that's full 6 strands instead of just 1. So that's this one, and this again, this one's going to be a big piece. So as I said, my goal on this one is to get 2 pages done, which will be quite a bit of work on there because these pages are quite big. I think it's only 8 pages for the full chart, but it is quite a big piece. So that's London. Right, my next piece is another kit. Now this is my oldest whip, but it's also a newish whip, which is a janlynn kit called Northern Lights. And this is the piece. So with this one, I'd actually got so far on it, and I'd actually got too close to the edge. So I'm going to show you this anyway, just so that you can see what I mean. So this is how far I originally got on it, but I got too close to the edge here and down here, so it's all frayed up to there. So I wanted to restart it. So that's what I did. So I restarted it this year. So it's on black Aida 14 count, using the core threads. So part of it is stitch 1/1 full cross, and the other is 3/1 full cross. I should have really taken this out the hoop, I do apologise, but this is where I'm up to on here now. So as you can see, I've got the outline of the wolves done and part of the wolf up here. So I do apologise, I forgot this one was still in its hoop. That's where we're going to on that one. So with Northern Lights, I got 2,373 stitches. My goal for next year is to get it finished. So hopefully we can get that one finished on there. I do apologise if you can hear a motorbike going past. Right, the next one is another kit, which is Tiger of the Heavens. And this is a kit by Designworks Craft, which is this one. Apologies for the glare. So that's that one. Now I think I'd already started this one before I started my floss tube. If I have, I will put a picture in of where this one was when I first started. Now with this one, I put 7,070 stitches into this one. And my goal for next year is to get this one finished. Now this one is still in its hoop, but everything I've stitched is in that part. So I'm not far off finishing, I don't think. I think maybe another couple of weeks, or a couple of good stitching sessions on it. But this is where we're up to on this one. So the tigers are done barring back stitching. And then obviously I'm working on all the surrounding parts down around there now. Now this is done on 14 count navy blue Aida, which is what came with the kit. So I absolutely love this piece, so can't wait to get this one finished. And this one's not complete full coverage, so there are some gaps in there, but there are some little beads and stars to put on there as well. That's that one. The next one is another new start. Again, it's a Heaven and Earth design. This is Winged Companions by Anne Stokes, which is this piece. Now this one, I only put 1,826 stitches in on this one. Now this one is being stitched on a, I believe it's 25 count easy guide. And I'm doing it 1/1 full cross. And this is where we're up to at the moment. So on there I am working in this dark tree here. And my goal for next year on this one is to get at least 2 pages completed. So that's that one. Right, my next piece is another kit. And this one I started before I started doing my floss tube, so I will put a picture in of where this one started its life at. Now this is called Chief Eagle Spirit. It's a DMC kit. And this is the piece. Now this is being done on a 14 count white Aida. And this one's a mixture of full cross and half cross. This one I put 3,731 stitches in it this year. And this is where we're up to at the moment. Now with this one, I want to get at least 2 pages finished. So this is obviously page 1, so I'm halfway through page 2 and I want to get another one. Who knows, may even push for a full finish on this one. Sorry, that keeps folding over. So this is where we are on this one. My next one is also a kit, and this one I'd started before floss tube as well. Now this one is called Egyptian Queen, and this is a DMC kit again on 14 count, like a creamy Aida. That's this one. Now with this one I've got 2,597 stitches in it this year. And my goal is to get at least the top row done. So the top row is 4 pages. And this is where we're up to on this one now. So this is like the first page, and this is the second page. Excuse the stain, it needs a wash, someone spilled coffee on it. And then, again, same amount on this side. So I want to try and at least get the top row complete. Hasn't had its back stitching done on there yet, so some of the things don't pop out quite as well as they should do. So that's that one. I'm just making sure I've got everything. And then my last piece that I am working on, this one was also started before floss tube, so I'll put a picture in of this one where it was before. This is my supersized Tiger Family of the Jungle in max colours. This is artwork by Jan Patrick Crancy, and this is the piece that what it will look like. At the moment I'm working in this area around here. Can't wait to get to the tigers. Now this one I have put 9,669 stitches into this year so far, and this is where we're up to on this one. So excuse the part threads. So you've almost got this toucan completed. I'm working now on the I think it's a macaw parrot. Now this one is being used for full coverage fanatics challenge for next year, which is the bookshelf challenge. So on that one, I think the total altogether is somewhere between 141,000 and 170,000 stitches for the year. So I'm going to attempt to try and do all those. So if I can do that, it's going to be at least maybe 18 pages completed. So this is 104 pages, this piece altogether. But yeah, this is where we are on that one. So overall this year, just from starting floss tube, not including the small pieces that I showed at the start, I've done a total of 121,459 stitches. Obviously not all of them are full cross, some of them are half cross or 10 stitch. So that's what I've done this year. So if I can get at least 140,000 done next year, I'll be happy. But we'll see how we go. So that's all the pieces I have that I am currently working on. Obviously on the 1st of January I have 2 new starts that's going to be happening. One is a mystery cell, which is with the Cross Stitch Studio, which is a 16-part mystery cell. So it's wildlife themed, that's all I know, so looking forward to that one. And then my other piece that I will be starting in the new year is called Native Wolf, and again this one is by Cross Stitch Studio, and this is a chart that was gifted to me, and we've agreed we're going to start this on January the 1st, so looking forward to that one. So that's a piece on there. So they're the ones that I'm going to be starting as from the new year. I've also going to be starting, excuse me, my very first Mirabilia, which is my Archangel. So I have the fabric coming for this. It should be hopefully either later on this week or beginning of next week. So as soon as I've got that one, then I can start on that one as well. So again, that's that piece. I've already started getting the flotters for it after like old kits, well, old packs. So like Mini Deer Creek had a fair few of the colours that I needed, so I'll be doing that one. And also I have another chart that I was sent to me, which I really want to do, which is a Dimensions kit, which is the little fox. So I just need to get the fabric and threads for that one, so that one I'll be getting started as well. And then I have a fair few full coverage charts that need kitting up, so I think it's 24 more Haeds that need kitting up, 5 of which are supersized max colour. So I need those to kit up. I've got 1, 2, 3, I think I've got 5 more from the Cross Stitch Studio that need kitting up, and I think I've got about 10 from Artisy that need kitting up. So some of those ones will be getting kitted up next year. I'm going to see if I can get as many of them as I can kitted up, and get them started if possible. But we will see how we go money wise and everything. So that's all my projects. Don't think I've missed anything. I'm just double checking. Nope. Oh, I never told you, on the Native Wolf one, the one that I'm going to be starting, I've put in there to get at least 3 pages done next year. And the mystery cell that I'm doing, I'm hoping to try and keep up with that one. So I'm hoping to get 12 pages done, but we will see. So that's everything I have to show you. So I hope you've enjoyed, guys. As I say, if this is your first time to my channel, then please let me know how you think. If you've enjoyed it, then please feel free to subscribe. Again, from next year I'll be doing my Stitch with Me's again, so I'm going to start one of those, probably do that in the first week of January as well. So yeah, busy times for the first week. Luckily I'm off work until, I don't go back till the 10th of January, so plenty of time to get some stuff done. So that's everything for me. I'm also participating as well in the Whitgo challenge. Don't know if you know this one. This one is done by Jessie Marie Duster. And there's my Whitgo board. So I'm all ready. They've already called out the first 2 numbers. So the first one will be working on the World of Water, and so I'm going to put 1,000 stitches in on that one. And then the second one was this one down here, which is my Joao Noel. So on that one's to get a page finished. But looking forward to that. So we'll see how that goes as well. At least it'll push me to get some work done on some of my charts that don't see much love. So that's everything, guys. So as I say, I hope you've enjoyed. Please feel free to leave any comments down in the box below. You can email me. My email address is dizzystitcher@gmail.com. Again, that'll all be linked down below as well. If you wish to follow me on Instagram, you can do. My link on there is Dizzy Stitcher. So hopefully you all have a really good new year. Let's hope 2021 is going to be better than 2020. So stay safe, don't drink too much. Well, go on, have a fair few then. Happy stitching, and I'll catch you all next year for my next update and my stitch alongs. So thank you very much for watching, guys. It's much appreciated. Thank you for your time, and as I say, stay safe and happy stitching. Till next time, guys, thanks for watching. Bye bye.